But maybe you think, if I invest, save, accumulate, one day I'll become rich, right? No, and not because of a lack of discipline, but because as long as your income depends on your own labor, you are not wealthy. You are bound by biology. Your income is linear, and everything that is linear has a ceiling. Capital does not. Capital grows while you sleep. It does not depend on muscles, time, or survival. It does not get tired. It does not get sick. It does not age. And over decades, this difference becomes structural. That is why investing a little every month does not create real wealth. It creates stability, but not power. And power in capitalism is what separates those who survive from those who ascend. Meritocracy, in turn, is not a path. It is a narrative, a story designed to turn structural failure into individual guilt. But how is someone supposed to overcome social barriers without references, without access, without a network, without seeing beyond their own neighborhood, and without understanding the invisible codes that govern the spaces where wealth circulates? The answer is simple: they don't. Environment shapes the individual, and group psychology keeps most people exactly where they were born. Silently, mathematically. Meanwhile, the cost of living rises faster than wages. This is not a mistake. It is a containment mechanism. Even if you invest, if your net return is 8% per year and the economy's interest rate is 15%, you are not winning. You are losing 7% no matter what you do. This is the invisible trap of the middle class. A class that is not economic, it is psychological. Sustained by the illusion of safety, by consumption that anesthetizes, by status that demands sacrifice, and by biological time that always collects its debt. There is also the individual income ceiling. Those who live from labor are trapped by the body. Those who live from capital operate on an exponential logic. And linear growth never catches up to exponential growth. That is why large corporations dominate markets, accumulate power, and collapse competitors, while small entrepreneurs struggle just to survive. Intergenerational advantage completes the picture. Those born wealthy start with time, structure, and protection. Those born poor start in debt. And generation after generation, this gap widens. Because capital is inherited. Effort is not. And to keep everything running, there is behavioral control. Social media creates cycles of comparison, desire, frustration, and consumption. Lifestyle stops being a choice and becomes a requirement. When you work only to sustain the lifestyle the system taught you to desire, you are not just a worker. You are a perfectly shaped component designed to feed the machine. If you were never trained to understand the system, why do you think you could defeat the system? None of this is personal. None of this is accidental. It is simply the system operating exactly as it was designed to. If the system was built to keep you exactly where you are, the inevitable question is there a way out? There is. But it is not in obvious shortcuts, not in empty slogans, not in the promises you have heard your entire life. It is in the silent understanding of the mechanisms around you, in the invisible codes, in the patterns no one points out, in the truths almost no one dares to look at. That is why this channel exists. To reveal, not to please. To clarify, not to comfort. If you understood what was said up to this point, you already know this is not a common channel, and that moving forward is a decision that changes how you see everything. Follow the channel. Clarity has a price, but ignorance costs far more.